Well, there. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, coming at you tonight, which is Sunday. Yes, January 23rd. Great to be with you. If you are new to the stream, well, welcome. It's great to have you here. We talk about some amazing topics, and we usually do them from about a week, 5 to 7 days, sometimes a little bit more. So we start usually on basically on a Saturday, and we end on a Friday with an entire topic set. And every single day, we talk about another specific area in that topic set. If you're coming back, well, welcome back, friends, colleagues, and associates. It's so great to have you here. And we are talking about, yes, gratitude, the attitude of gratitude, and how and why to show gratitude. So something really important for, I believe, everyone's life. And so, what I want to do right now is share something I think that's pretty important. You know what that is? That is going to be, how do you practice gratitude, right? How do you practice gratitude? Well, the first thing you need to do is make an intention that you're going to have that feeling every day to be grateful. And so, the first way that starts is by setting an intention and then making a habit, right? Making a habit, doing it over and over again until it becomes a habit. So, how do you set a habit? Well, let's talk about some things for a moment. So, right now, I have my hands, I have a watch, I have my ring. For gentlemen, some ladies, they have a watch or a ring on every day. You could have something else. It could be a shirt, could be shoes, socks, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. So, whenever you put on something or take off something, you're going to be grateful. So let's practice this. So I'm going to go ahead and take off my ring right now. And as I take off my ring, put it down, that's going to trigger my mind to be in the state of gratitude. I am grateful today for a lot of things. I'm grateful that I was able to have a good night's sleep. I'm grateful that I was able to get up in the morning. I'm grateful that I was able to walk, hear, see, touch. I'm grateful that I was able to have a nice breakfast in the morning. I'm grateful that I was able to take a nice warm shower. I'm grateful that I was able to continue to practice studying for my general exam for being a FCC licensed amateur general. I am grateful that I was able to arrive to the training place on time. I'm grateful that I got there and there was no traffic. I'm grateful that I got there safely. I am grateful that in getting there, I actually got to learn some things that were quite amazing. I'm grateful that I was able to retain the knowledge for this test and not feel like I crammed, because I had really been studying for about a month since right around Christmas time. I'm grateful that I took my exam today, and I am very grateful that I got a perfect score. So I'm grateful for all these things. I'm even grateful for, after that exam was a little bit nerve wracking, that I was handed another exam with a different color. And I figured, well, maybe I didn't get all the answers right and I didn't get enough right and I didn't pass. So they're having me do it again. But no, they actually gave me an extra because I actually had a perfect score. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that I got my CES completion certificate to notify the FCC that I have completed successfully my general exam, and now have lots more privileges on the amateur radio bands. I am grateful that I had a good lunch. It was leftovers, but I had some rice and chicken, or actually some noodles and chicken. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that the day went by very quickly. I'm grateful there were some good people. I'm grateful for the review that I got. I'm grateful for after it was over that I was able to get in my car, which I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that I drove home safely. I'm grateful there was no traffic. I'm grateful that when I got home, I was able to prepare a nice dinner, some shrimp, healthy shrimp, 6 shrimp, fried, and some steamed broccoli. Grateful for that. I'm grateful that for lunch and for dinner, I've been logging my food. I'm even grateful today that I actually had lost some weight, a few pounds. So very happy with that on my new crusade to get to my goal. I'm grateful that in addition to all these wonderful things, that I was able to complete my agenda for the recording of my one of my podcast shows. I'm grateful that we had a great recording of the show tonight. I am grateful that I got to talk to an old friend I haven't talked to in a while, for a little while. And I'm grateful that I got to talk to my parents today. Grateful for that. I am grateful that in addition to having my meal, I was able to have in my budget, calorie budget, to have a brownie, one of those healthy brownies. It was like 70 calories. I'm grateful that I'm here in my home and it's warm and it's comfortable. I'm grateful that I'm in this chair. I'm grateful that I have my computer. I'm grateful that I have my microphone. I'm grateful that I have my great headphone. I am grateful for the clothing that I have on me. I'm grateful for my health. I am grateful for my mind and my great body. I am grateful for my cell phone. I'm grateful that I'm here with you tonight and able to share with you how to build a habit of gratitude. I'm grateful right now that I am starting a new book, 25 Gifts of Inspiration Change Your Life and Everyone Else in It. I am grateful that we're getting some good attraction on my event for my chamber event. That we have close to 10 people that have signed up for our breakfast and skeet shooting event coming up this weekend, the 29th. So I'm very grateful for that. I am grateful, ladies and gentlemen, to be here and to be able to share with you every single night. I am grateful that in addition to being able to share with you, that I'm able to not only help you grow, but help me grow at the same time. So I spent a few minutes doing that, didn't I? And I can keep going on. I'm grateful for the lighting in my home. I'm grateful for the carpeting. I'm grateful for my blinds. I'm grateful for the lights. I'm grateful for my decorations. I'm grateful for my clock. I'm grateful for my appliances. I am grateful for the food I have. Grateful for the money I have. I'm grateful for, what else am I grateful for? So many things. I am grateful for the fact that I have a clean home. I am grateful that in addition to passing the general test today with a perfect score, that I'm able to communicate and send a message to, it's actually his name here is Gordon West, um, and also one of the other websites that I trained with. I'm grateful that they're going to send me a certificate, a little nicer certificate. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for so many things. Okay. But has an attitude of gratitude become a habit? So I talked about the fact that I took my ring off. So when I take my ring off at night, or maybe when I put it on in the morning, I'm going to be grateful for many things in my life. Just take a few moments and be grateful. If you can't find something you're grateful for, how about being grateful that you're alive? Grateful that you can breathe, grateful that you can talk, walk, right? We need to be grateful because when we're grateful, okay, we have a spammer here. We are going to block that. Thanks, Matt. We're going to put them into a timeout. Thanks so much. We get a lot of terrible people that just spam, but that's why we block them off. We're working with StreamYard to try to see if we can get these people permanently blocked so that they can never come back into my streams again. I am very grateful for everything in my life. And so when you build this habit, it could be like for me, it's going to be taking off my ring, putting on my ring. That's going to be when I do the gratitude. So I'm going to do it in the morning when I put my ring on. I'm going to do it at night when I take off my ring. And so that's going to put me, my heart chakra, my body into a state that is open to receiving because I'm grateful for what I have. Right. And so if you're saying to me, John, hey, I don't know how to be grateful. All right. I get it. So if you don't know how to be grateful, why don't you think about something that you received and acknowledge that you're thankful and grateful of it, even if it's something very small. Um, I am grateful that tomorrow is Monday, and I'm grateful that I'm going to have a great week. I'm grateful that I'm going to be getting my ticket to go away for vacation for my birthday tomorrow. So I'm so grateful. And when you build up this energy of being grateful, it does something to you. It puts you into a state of being able to receive. That's what it does. It puts you in a state of being able to receive. How many of you people out there are actually grateful for things in your life? I want to ask that question. How many of you? Do you give thanks for things that are in your home or no? If you don't, no problem. It's never too late to start. It's never too late to start. Right? It's never too late to start. So if you're saying to me, John, I don't know if I want to be grateful or not. I can understand that. But maybe you just need to think about one or two things in your life. Just think about one or two things that you're grateful for. And more things that you're grateful for will just kind of roll off your tongue. This is a great activity and it puts you into a state. And you're saying, John, oh, I don't have time for that. So you don't have time to be grateful for the wonderful life you have. Well, it's not the life I want. I get it. But aren't you just grateful to be here and be alive? I know I am. I'm grateful for this bottle of water here, this RO water. I'm so grateful to be feeling healthy, to be breathing, to be enjoying life. I'm grateful for all the possibilities in my life. I am grateful that the next big opportunity is just around the corner. I'm grateful that I have so many of you that are out here that want to watch this information and impart it into your lives. So you can choose whether it's going to be a ring, whether it's going to be a watch, because you could do it with your watch if you want. Every time you take your watch off, anytime you put your watch off, take your watch off, put your watch on. Maybe it's a piece of clothing. Every time you take off your shirt, or it could be an undershirt or what have you, could be shoes, could be anything. And so every time you take that off, you're going to be grateful. Anytime you put that on, you're going to be grateful. And the idea is you only take off your ring probably once a day and put it on once a day, right? So these are great things. And you can keep doing them and eventually it'll just become a natural habit. I find that if we are grateful for something very, very tiny, doesn't matter. More things that we can be grateful from will appear. You see, if we're not grateful for things, then our mind and body are not open to receive new things. They're not. And if they're not open to receive new things, you're going to be in a state that's not ready to receive, right? In ham radio, we have a Q signal, a QR signal called, you know, QRV. Are you ready? Ready to receive? I'm ready to receive. Okay. QRV. I'm ready to receive. And you might say, John, that's kind of crazy. Well, it's not crazy. So QRV. Are you ready? I'm ready to receive. Okay. So you're asking that question. Are you ready? I am ready. So when we think about these things and we make something like this little tiny thing I'm telling you today a habit every day, just do it every day. It only takes a few minutes, even if you're thankful for a couple things. And when you do that, your body's going to start changing. Your mind's going to start changing because when you're grateful, it's just something else just happens to appear. Well, tomorrow is Monday, and I'll be talking a little more about this. And being grateful. There's so much stuff we could talk about to be grateful. And if you're saying to me right now, John, I can't be grateful, then I'd ask you to close your eyes and just name all the things that you can't see right now. That's what being grateful is. I encourage you right now to show me some love, whether you're on Facebook, John C. Morley, Serial Entrepreneur page, my LinkedIn page, YouTube, John C. Morley, Serial Entrepreneur, my actual Twitter page, Twitch page, Periscope page. And why don't you comment below? How do you feel about feeling grateful? How do you like that feeling? Does it feel so good inside? And then I'd like you to tag your friends, colleagues, and associates and share this out with everyone you know here on all the social media platforms. Then go to youtube.com, type in my name, John space C space MORLEY space Serial Entrepreneur, and look for the key phrase, help keep our content free. Below that, make the choice to click on that PayPal link to buy my team and I a cup of coffee, a sandwich, some water, what have you. We'll be so grateful with those pennies and dollars. We'll invest into new hardware, new technology, new equipment to give you the most jaw-dropping, motivational content available to inspire you to take action that you've been waiting for your entire life and to help you become a better version of yourself and help everyone else become better versions of themselves. I am John C. Morley, Serial Entrepreneur. It has been an amazing privilege, pleasure, and honor to be with you this evening. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, which is Monday. We'll continue to talk more about gratitude, but remember, tomorrow I want you to commit to starting with that behavior, which will become a habit. That habit will be do something you just do, and you're going to feel so great about yourself. So if you're listening to this late at night, tomorrow morning you could start, pick something that when you remove it, you're going to be grateful. When you put it back on, you're going to be grateful. I know this will change your life in just some time. So have yourself a wonderful rest of the evening, and I will be back Monday to share another great thing about how and why we should be grateful in life. Take care, everyone.